Hey, what's going on, everybody? TJ here, and right now I'm outside. Been building. Here's a berm wall ride for my BMX bike. Been building a sweet trail back here. So while I wait for the sand here or the dirt here to dry, I figured I would make this video because something happened to me yesterday. I feel like it's very important to talk about for other entrepreneurs, especially entrepreneurs around my age. So, a part of being an entrepreneur, you're going to realize is not everybody is on the same path as you. A lot of people just don't get it. They don't understand what you're doing. Like, they don't understand why you don't want to go out or why you don't want to go sit on the couch and like watch TV or blah, 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 blah. You know, it's just like they don't get that you got something that you're trying to build, you know? And that's okay. That's okay. They don't need to. That's what they want to do. And that's good. You should always follow what makes you happy. And if that's what makes you happy, then that's great. However, they're not always going to understand what you're doing and why you're so busy, you know? So, yesterday what had happened to me was I was promoting something for my business. And with it, I was sharing information. I was sharing a video about a doctor with a PhD. He was explaining how Kangen water works, right, from a scientific perspective. So I thought it was really awesome and informative, you know, because this is something that I feel is really helping a lot of people. You know, I know people who've gotten through Barrett's esophagus, who've gotten over gout, have no more acid reflux. It helps their heart, it helps their stomachs. I know people who help their knees, blah, 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 blah. The list actually really does go on very, very deep. And I feel like this helps people a lot, you know, and the water machines have many other uses besides that as well. So this is something that I'm very passionate about. And I was sharing this information with people. One of them was a friend of mine that I've known for, I don't know, 6 or 7 years now. Right? He's a really good friend, and he's actually kind of entrepreneurial too. A little bit, just a bit. I don't really know what his deal is. I think he has some limiting beliefs, and that's part of his journey, and I really do hope that everything works out for him. I really do. I wish him the best of luck with everything that he does. So I sent him the video along with maybe 7 other people, and he sends me a message back saying, I'm a minute and a half in and I don't see any science in this, right? So I'm like, all right, then don't watch it, no worries. You know, because I don't care. You know, if you want to be skeptical about it and not actually like take the time to watch the full video and actually do a little bit of research on what it is that I'm promoting here, then fine. You know, that's what you want to do. I'm sorry that you feel that way, but not a big deal. You know, whatever. So then he messages me back, and he's like, "You're always sending me this dumb ass RO filter shit, blah 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 blah." And I talked to him. I'm like, "Dude, I don't know why you got to be like that sometimes, you know, because he's an asshole sometimes. Like on the phone though, like in person, he's really really friendly, but yeah, so I'm like, dude, like, I don't understand, like, what your problem is. Like, I'm just sharing information, and, like, I don't care. Like, you don't need to watch it if you don't want to watch it, you know? Like, you really don't have to be that way. And by the way, it's ionized water, which is extremely different than RO. You know, like, I'm opposed to RO filters. Like, I don't think that that's good either. You know, like, that's not good water for you. You know, this is alkaline ionized water that we're promoting here for people. And he just kind of goes off and he starts telling me how like, he's like, none of my friends that he knows, like apparently they all talk about me behind my back, which if that's what they got to do, then to talk about something, then I guess whatever. You know, I don't really like let this type of thing get to me. But yeah, he says that they all think that I'm like always in salesman mode and how like they don't even want to chill with me anymore because blah blah blah, like I'm always trying to like make a buck off some shit, right? And he's like, I've even heard stories about you going to music festivals and bringing like a cooler filled with waters and like trying to sell them to your campmates and stuff like that. So I explained to him that whole situation, and I'm like, first, that's very interesting to hear that this is how I'm talked about among all of our mutual friends. And what happened with the water cooler thing, first off, since I know you guys watching this are more than likely entrepreneurs, wait till you hear this. This is actually a really awesome idea, okay, from an entrepreneurial standpoint. So I went to Camp Bisco, and at the time it was when I first became self-employed. So I really didn't have that much money at all. I was just leaving being employed at like an actual job, and I was just becoming fully self-employed, having no other income stream except for what I make myself. Okay? I really wanted to go to this festival. It was Camp Bisco, if you know what that is. I really wanted to go. I didn't have the money for it. I actually put the ticket on a credit card just because I literally didn't have the money for it. And I had a great idea that I can make some more money back by buying a big case of water and a case of Red Bull and selling them at the festival for people, you know, because that's something that people like and people need the water, you know. So I take it literally halfway up this mountain, because you have to camp on a mountain. It's actually like at a ski resort. So I pull this cooler up the mountain, sell these bottles of water and the Red Bulls for way cheaper than they were selling at the festival, you know, because they rip you off. They charge like $4 or $5 or whatever for like a bottle of water. And who even knows what they charge for the Red Bulls, you know? So I'm there trying to help these people out, give them an option that's way cheaper, and also trying to pay for my own ticket to be there and enjoy myself. And the funny part is, I remember giving free water to people in my campsite, you know, like I remember like this one kid, he needed water, and I was like, here man, you know, I brought these because I'm trying to make a little bit of money, but here, you can have some, you know. And it was like no big deal, like whatever, you know, we were just having a good time. So that was interesting to hear that this other friend who was not at the festival heard about that as me being somebody who's always trying to make a buck and like blah blah blah. And I told him, I was like, dude, even since then, I've talked to people that are homeless, and please do this, by the way, because I think it's so awesome to give homeless people advice on like how that they can make some money. But I've talked to homeless people and I've told them, look, you can spend $6 on a case of water, right? And then sell them for $1 each, and just keep doing that. You know, now you've made $24. Buy another case, and you can get yourself back up on your feet that way. You know, that's an awesome way to go about it. So, I mean, like, point being, I don't know, like, he just was coming at me, like, saying, like, all this shit about me, and whatever. I'm not really, like, letting it get to me too hard, but I really wanted to talk about this because this is something that I know a lot of entrepreneurs are going to go through and currently do go through. Not everybody that you're friends with is going to understand what you're doing. And a lot of them are going to talk shit on you and think that you're ridiculous and tell you to get a job. And even family will do this stuff to you too. They will talk you down so hard and make fun of you and blah, blah, blah. I mean, not everybody this is going to happen to, but it does happen to a lot of entrepreneurs. Just because it's a road that's not taken very always the same as like everybody else, you know, it's like a less taken road. So yeah, during an entrepreneur journey, you're going to go through different people that just aren't going to resonate with you, and you're going to lose some friends, and you may even have to distance yourself from family. It's really important to spend your time around people who lift you up and raise you up higher, give you a good energy, and just raise your vibe, you know? Your vibe attracts your tribe. And as Jim Rohn says, the 5 people that you spend the most time around have the greatest impact on you. You know, you are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time around. So it's very important for you to choose wisely who you do spend your time around. And like I told my buddy, I was like, look, like any of these mutual friends that we have, like I love building business. I do. I feel like I'm providing value for people, and it's a way that I can provide for myself and for my loved ones and do the things that I actually enjoy, you know? So I told him, I was like, look, any of these people, like, yeah, maybe like they don't want to like chill with me anymore and like do shit that's not very productive, but if any of them do want to start being productive and do things to build their business, build up financially, help others, help themselves in other traits, being just other positive aspects of their lives, then I'm all about it, you know? But not everybody is. And that's okay. And that's okay. And that's their choice. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know? The world needs people who are not entrepreneurs because there's other tasks for people to do. You know, it's not everybody can't be the owner of the business, you know? Sometimes you need other people who are going to work those things, and that's what they want to do, that's what they enjoy to do, and they're essential, you know? I mean, I know I'm talking about this, and I literally have no worry that any of these people, any of my old friends, you know, because I don't hang out with them anymore, you know, they're just doing the same old thing. So I'm not even worried that any of them are going to come across this, just because I know how unsupportive they are of me and my businesses and my entrepreneurial journey, you know? And I just wanted to talk about this because I know that a lot of you who are out there, because I know this channel is attracting people who are also entrepreneurs, and it doesn't matter what age you are, you know, you're going to have people who are going to talk down on you, they're going to hate on you, they're not going to be supportive of you, you know? So you got to find people who will be, and you got to choose your friends wisely. I feel super thankful because I have an amazing, loving, supportive girlfriend who's also an entrepreneur. So she just gets it, you know, she totally understands. She goes through the same thing with her friends and her family, you know. So I'm very, very thankful to have her. She's an amazing person. I love her so much. Tori, she's phenomenal. So thank God that I have someone like her, because she does support me. She does keep me uplifted, and she's someone that I can talk to about this type of thing. So find people like that and surround yourself with people who want to lift you up. All right, and let the other people who don't, just let them go, because they're not serving you and they're not helping you, and they're afraid and they want to stay stuck, and you don't. So go out there, do what you love what you do, and keep on pushing, you know, because the entrepreneur journey, it's not all just dandelions, you know. There's work, there's stuff that you're gonna have to go through. There's a huge range of emotion that you have to deal with as an entrepreneur, whether that be with your business or with your friends and family or many other things, you know. So just keep on pushing, stay persistent, stay dedicated, find what you're passionate about, and enjoy it. Love the journey, and I hope you all are very successful in all of your endeavors. All right, if you like this video, make sure you give me a like, share it with others that you feel are entrepreneurial, so that they can feel not alone. You know, this is what I wanted to do. I felt like a lot of people are going through something like this, and I just wanted to talk about this because, you know, like my buddy yesterday, you know, I've known him for a long time, and I'm not going to associate with him anymore, you know. I've even done business type things with him, and he's cut from my network because I don't want somebody like that, like, on my team. You know, he's very unsupportive, and he was talking down on me, and he was talking down on my business, and that's not lifting me up. So I don't need that. And that's just going to happen. So stay strong, stay motivated, live your life how you want to do it. And I hope you all the best of luck and lots of peace, love, happiness, and success with all of the things that you do. All right, this is TJ. I'm going to be talking about on my next video. I'm waiting for my next set of checks to come in the mail because I just got a rank up. Yeah, just got a new rank up in my company. So I'm going to be talking about that. Going to be doing a little congratulations video. So stay tuned for that, and I will catch you guys on the next one.